have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. That's my phone. Alright. It's a good day. It's a good day. Alright.
Who's that by?
So, that's by Forrest Frank, and it's called Good Day.
I was going to say, imagine it's called like Bad Day.
That'll be one spin to it. But that's one of my favorite songs. It's helped me get through some of the more challenging days. And so I just wanted to start us off with a little bit of good energy.
I was going to say, the good energy, good vibes.
Yep.
Great podcast episode coming to you.
Yeah, each and every week.
Each and every week. And don't forget about it.
That's right. That's right.
So, welcome back to the Pure Michigan Properties Podcast. My name is Dylan Mostyn, and I'm joined with
Shalonda Waither.
Shalonda, what's going on?
Dylan, you know what? We wake up and we get ready to take on a day.
Yeah.
We've been attending the Ignite courses, and so I wanted to share briefly with everyone something that has really stood out to me. And one of our colleagues, Kylene, she mentioned, hey, own the morning and win the day. And so that's something that I've started to implement, and it feels good.
Yeah? Tell me more about that. What does that mean to you?
So owning the day just starts off with understanding what the breakdown of the day will bring, right? And so it's an organization tool or mindset that just helps kickstart the day.
I love that. Do you have a morning routine?
I used to have a morning routine.
Okay.
Since I just became an independent business owner, I kind of got away from it. Okay. And now I'm diving back into it. I did utilize the opportunity to sleep in a little bit longer, just because all my life I've been up and out the house at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, and so it does feel good just to be able to.
But I also don't want people to think that you're sleeping until 11.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you, Shalonda will text me sometimes really early in the morning. So, like, her, like, later in the day kind of morning wake up is, like, my early mornings. Yeah. So, like, I don't want to get that misconstrued.
My late in the day is me waking up at, like, 7:30. That's late to me because typically I'm already well into my day.
Even on the weekends?
Even on the weekends. My body is just automatically programmed to be up.
Can it program my body? Because I need some help.
Now, on the weekends, I will say that I'll get up for briefly and then just lay around until I try and fall back to sleep.
Okay. So, it's more of a chill kind of thing.
But I'll take that back because in recent times, I've worked more on the weekends.
I think especially in this industry.
Yeah.
I've noticed, like, actively working, when I'm, like, working in my business, then weekends are more hot for me. And it's, like, funny because, like, even my friends will, like, reach out to me. They're like, oh, can we, like, go, like, hang out? I'm like, no, I'm working.
No, I'm working, and we have to schedule another field trip to Home Depot, Dylan.
We should.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should also, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to, like, compare, like, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards.
Absolutely.
Just to, like, see the different options they all have.
I like that idea.
So, like, not just Home Depot, but, like, just other ideas out there.
I like that
idea.
But
definitely we need to go back.
Indeed.
Sooner rather than later, too.
Sooner rather than later. But let me ask you, because you asked me, right?
Okay.
Do you have a morning routine?
I do. Yeah, I do. So this is only just counts for the weekdays. Weekends are a little bit different. Depends if I have, like, appointments, meetings, etc. Yes. Other than that, usually on weekends I'm just, like, relaxing.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off. It's funny, like, I spoke with Sharon today. You guys, Sharon is one of our productivity coaches, and she and I had briefly discussed how I've gotten away from the weekly 411, and that really has thrown my days off. And so getting back into the time blocking, things like that.
So important. Sorry. It's something I'm glad you brought that up because it's very important, but it's definitely, like, for me and my business, underutilized.
Okay.
So I need to figure out a system to get that back up and running. to be more effective and efficient.
Indeed.
For the business.
So tell me about your morning.
So I will wake up usually between 6 and 6:30. I'll get out of bed. I will make myself a cup of coffee. I'll shower, get changed, get dressed, and then breakfast. Always have a cup of yogurt, and then my cup of coffee.
Okay.
And then a staple. This is like what makes my morning is I go to Starbucks.
See, and you know what? I don't even need to just hone in into my daily breakfast. You know.
You know how they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day?
Yes.
It genuinely is.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm more of a dinner kind of guy. But like I think for me it's dinner first and then breakfast is second.
And so for breakfast, I'm eating whatever. Once upon a time, I used to make sure that I made my green smoothies every day.
Yeah.
And you know that would be breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, it's whatever. It's
whatever.
better made hot chips. I don't know. It's honey buns, donuts. It's just everything bad, and that may be a contributing factor to. You know, why I haven't...
I don't know what it's contributing, but I can promise.
I haven't been my highest and best. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm eating crappy food, so how
you're not going to be...
Yeah,
exactly. I mean,
you
notice the difference between people who eat, like, McDonald's every day and the person that's eating, like, chicken and rice every day.
That's right.
There's a huge difference
You are what you consume.
100%. I mean, if you think about it, food is like energy, right?
Exactly.
Because calories is what? Energy, right?
Yep.
So when we're eating that, we're getting energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want good energy or do you want bad energy? And I know this is so off of real estate, but...
No, it's not.
I know what she is. Whatever. So... it's either good energy or bad energy going into us, but we also put out energy, right?
That's
what we put in is what we give out.
Yeah, that's
putting
right.
in bad energy, you're only gonna get bad energy out.
Exactly, and I agree with that, and that's why I don't choose to be around people if my vibrations are low, and so I think that's attributed also to, like you said, anything we intake, we consume, and I'm talking on the terms of food, what we listen to, the things that we see, you know, just...
And I think it's also, the main point about it is realizing that some of the choices we make are like subconscious, right?
True.
We don't realize we're doing it, but if I was telling one of my friends this because we were on FaceTime and they were saying something negative about themselves. I was like, do you just realize what you just said to yourself? Like, process that for a second. Like, I think she was saying something about her job and like how she was like one of like the weakest people on her team.
Oh no.
I was like, wait, hold on, why'd you say that? She's like, well, it is. I was like, because you're saying that. You're saying it out loud. What do you think your mind's doing to you?
Right.
It's picking that up.
That's right. Words have power.
It's one of the biggest, to me, words are the biggest energy.
Absolutely.
Givers, receivers, it's more powerful than I think we even imagine.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
So being self-aware and also just being very observant with what you do, what you listen to, what you watch, what you consume, right?
Yep.
It's so important.
It is. And so with that, what else are we gonna...
So I thought today would be a great way to kind of just refresh the podcast, kind of talk about what's been happening so far, kind of give an update to our business.
Yes.
And then just see where we're going into the future.
Okay.
So let's start with this. Shalonda, what is something that you exceeded in this industry that you didn't think you were going to do?
So I'll start with, and that's a great question, Dylan. Even it's been 1 year now since I've been in real estate, and my only goal was to learn my first year, and I think that with the sales volume, units closed, whatever the case may be, I've exceeded that, like my goal, because I didn't have a goal. I just wanted to get in and learn.
Yeah. She wanted to be a sponge, you guys.
Yeah, I wanted to just
soak it all
soak all the information up as much as I could my first year and really start to apply it to my second year, just because it's something totally new. This is a brand new industry for me.
For sure.
And so I come from healthcare, I come from construction. However, one thing that isn't new is customer service aspect of it. Right. And having those relationships and building relationships with the people in general.
Exactly.
And so I don't know, I've been in some great spaces with people. I've met some great people. That's it. What about you? That's it for me.
I think, not to kind of copy you, but genuinely it's been, for me, I think the thing that exceeded my expectations was the love and support I've gotten from my friends, my family, being in the industry.
Yes.
A lot of people, I'd like to say, have been my biggest cheerleaders.
Okay.
And they've thrown my name out there if they've heard someone talking about real estate.
Yes.
They support all my social media stuff that I've been posting.
Yeah.
They genuinely will contact me and text me hey, how have things been going? Tell me the latest and greatest.
Okay.
So I think not even focusing on the business side of it, but being in the industry, the amount of love and support I've received being in it has been honestly so overwhelming that it's been amazing.
Listen, Dylan, so you guys who do not know, Dylan even has his own t-shirts, right? Dylan Monster Real Estate, the guy for your real estate needs.
The Dylan Mostyn t-shirt.
That's right. Building that brand awareness. And you guys, when we decided to do this podcast, let's back up for a second.
Yeah.
I just was telling an agent in our office last week, I said, the moment Dylan walked around the corner, the day that we met, I could see greatness in you, Dylan.
Thank you.
And so to have you as one of the co-hosts, I'll say that even exceeded my expectations, because I didn't have an expectation. I just saw greatness in you and just wanted to work with you, Dylan.
Same with you. And I think, because I want to make sure everyone knows, Shalonda was the one who thought of doing a podcast. And she presented the opportunity to me and said, do you want to be a co-host with me? We could do it together. We could figure out the whole ins and outs of it. But I'd love to do it with you. And I think the first thing I said, I was wow, I feel honored that you would ask me. You could have asked anyone. I mean, our office holds over 200 agents alone. That's just our office.
Right.
So the fact that you asked me to be the co-host with you, that meant a lot.
Oh, I love that.
No, I seriously appreciate it. And also, another thing, sorry, I want to give Shalonda a pat on the back, but...
enough pats.
No, just one more. Just one more. I think the one thing that I was really excited about working with you with this is knowing that it was going to get done, right? There's a lot of people that I've realized, even just being in real estate, who like to talk a lot, but are not about action.
Yes.
And I think even just our first, remember when we were sitting in the training room, we had the little, the post-it
Indeed.
post or whatever. And we drew it out. We drew a little.
Everything out.
Yes, we mapped it all out. Figured out what we want to do, where we want to go with it, and honestly, I mean, from there, that blossomed something so beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I like I said, every time I have so much fun doing this.
You guys, it's really for me. This podcast is more than just. It's an outlet. It's an outlet for me. It's refreshing each day, and it's fulfilling. Yes,
I think that's the best word to use.
Yeah, it's fulfilling.
I have like I said, I have so much fun doing it. One, because I love the conversation. Actually, the most important part is because I love the conversations that we have. That's my favorite part. I don't even care if anyone watches it or not.
That's it.
If 0 people watched, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're satisfied.
But also, pushes me to learn more because obviously we do an episode each week.
Yes.
We have to talk about a new topic where we have. I feel like we're like talk show hosts, you know, and we have to like prepare. To me, it's so much fun. I've had such great responses from my friends, my family.
Yes.
And it's funny because like even they'll be like, "How's the podcast?" I'm like, "I never even told you about it. How do you know?" And they're like, "Well, X, Y, and Z told me." I'm like, "Oh, so word's getting around."
Indeed. So recently, fun story that I'll share or whatever you consider it. I did get a call from someone that I used to work with, an old colleague of mine in the nursing industry. And she's an older lady. She's very wise and very mature. That's what I'll say. She's a mature woman. Let me take that back.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm always watching you and I see you and you're doing great things." And she was like, "You know, you've always done great things and I trust you." And so she also sent a referral my way. And so
there you go.
It feels good just to know that there are individuals watching and they just understand, like, we're here just doing our best.
And I think, because I want to tap into referrals for a hot second, because I think what I tell like a lot of the people that either I've worked with in the past or if they're my friends, family, if I'm just walking by and I spark a conversation with someone, referrals are the life of our business.
Yes.
We understand that the people in our sphere may not be looking to buy, sell, invest right now in them. But we understand that they might know someone.
That's right.
And we're hoping that if you're in our circle, you know, like, and trust us.
That's right.
If that is the case, we'd love if you would throw our names out there.
That's right.
If you're like a friend of Shalonda's and you hear that, "Oh, my girlfriend's looking to move." Well, Shalonda's my girl. Let her take care of you. Or vice versa on my end,
I was just about to say, don't leave yourself
out. No, don't worry. I'm coming back in.
That's right.
Don't you worry. No, but like,
even say we're doing.
I tell people, I'm like, and I tell them a couple times because people do forget every once in a while. But our business is a people's business.
It is. It's definitely a people's business.
And unfortunately, I'm not and can't be in 10 places at once.
Yeah.
But maybe one time when I'm not there and you hear someone talking about real estate, hey, talk to my guy Dylan. He'll take care of you.
That's
right. So I think that's something I wanted to talk about was referrals really fast because genuinely, and I know for me, I feel like you would do this too, but I know I give a gift if someone refers me out.
Yes, and so I've been known to, I haven't given gifts, but I give gift cards.
Yes,
so,
well that's what I do,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, when I have a referral come in, I will send a small gesture of my appreciation to say thank you for keeping me top of mind.
I was, last summer, I was at my car dealership because I popped my tire, so I had to get it fixed. And so I was speaking with my car sales guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my guy next door, next to my desk is looking to buy." So we sat down, we talked for a while, we did a buyer's consultation and everything.
At the dealership?
No, well, we did a mini consultation, but then we he's like, "I have to run to a meeting." I was like, "Okay, fine, we'll finish this up later." But
that's the way to real estate, by the way, you guys.
But I gave my car sales guy a gift card for appreciation, saying, "Thank you for saying my name."
Yep.
Because I mean, if you think about it, they could have said any other agent's name, but the fact that they throw our names out there.
You know what? Fun fact that I recently learned is that in the industry here, Michigan is a very heavily based on. I'm saying heavenly instead of heavily. Heavily based mortgage industry. So we have hundreds of thousands mortgage brokers, but even that number doubles when we are talking about real estate agents.
Oh, for sure.
So
I feel like you run into anyone and they at least know 3 people off the top of their head.
Yeah, absolutely. And so to be able to be top of mind is always a pleasure.
For sure.
You know, we just hope to, again, the only thing that we have really in this world is our reputation, and our word.
Yes.
And so.
Yeah. And I think going off of that is, thank you, seriously, because I mean, from our own spheres, the fact that like people throw our names out there and they talk highly about us. I know that you told me a couple stories about people who are, they bump into someone, right?
Yes.
And it's like, use my girl Shalonda or use my guy Dylan. They'll take care of you. And like, to me, that's more than anything, right? That's a referral, and referrals to me are, for me to give a referral to someone else, if someone's asking, oh, do you know a good car detailer, or do you know someone who can deep clean, and I give out a name.
That's right.
That's like a string attached to me, right? If they're bad, that makes me look bad.
Exactly. And here's the thing, so you guys, that I want you to know. So for me at least, although I'm licensed in the state of Michigan, I will never service the entire state of Michigan just because I'm not familiar with the entire state of Michigan.
Can I correct you?
Yes.
You might not be...
Let me...
Oh, yeah, finish. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Jump in.
I was just going to say, she doesn't work all of Michigan.
That's right.
But she will get you connected.
Yep, and that's the point that I'm making. No, you're no worries. And so even I give out referrals. So if it's in area that I'm not familiar with, I work with hundreds of trusted realtors. And so say for instance, I know that Dylan's local market is Canton, and he's been in West Bloomfield recently.
Yeah.
Congratulations too, by the way. I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
And so for areas as such, I would refer the business to Dylan because, to be honest, I don't like driving. If I'm being 100% transparent, I do not like driving, so you will not find
so
me
funny.
in Canton.
That was the most honest
Unless I'm going to IKEA, there's really no reason for me to be in Canton.
That's so funny.
So if you're looking at Canton,
at least that was honest.
Absolutely, I will refer the business out. So, and I know Dylan does good business. So
thank you. And that's the thing is, kind of like what for me, I'm a driver. I like to drive. So, but if I don't know the area well, like if someone came up to me and said, oh, what's like the average home sales in like this area, or like what's popped up, and I don't know that. Obviously, I don't know that market well, and our jobs as agents is to represent our clients to the best of our ability.
That's right.
If I'm not representing you to my best ability, I'll find you someone who can.
Yep.
For sure, and that doesn't even count in Michigan.
That's
We're
right.
talking about Florida.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wyoming, California. Even outside.
I was about to say, even internationally. Right?
If you're looking in Europe.
I mean, we can get you referred out to an agent that specializes in those areas that you're looking for.
A lot of my friends are moving to Illinois, Chicago area. So
what's happening in Illinois and Chicago?
Apparently the job market's way better over there.
Okay.
So like a lot of like my college friends, they moved all their stuff and they're in Chicago right now. I mean, they're good for them. But if you guys are looking for an agent, I'll get you connected with one who does a really good job.
That's right.
So the thing is, just give me a call. Say, Dylan, I'm moving here, or I need to sell here. And I will pick up the phone and I'll call that agent who I know will do the best job for you.
Absolutely.
And I know Shalonda would do the exact same.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely have a conversation surrounding what your needs and things are still. That way I can have information to do a soft transfer in a way, or not a warm transfer.
Right. And don't think that just because we're also going to be, I know for me, like, and I think you would say the exact same thing, we're still working behind the scenes. We're just not going to be the agents like opening the door.
That's right.
The door. But if you still have questions like, do you think it's a fair value? We can still run all that stuff for you.
Yep.
Just a simple phone call.
Just a simple phone call.
Or a text.
As far as, home values, the formulas don't change too much.
No, I mean...
They're not that far off.
No, for sure. It just takes some research.
Indeed.
Just some research, some time, and we'll get you any answer you're looking for.
That's right.
But as far as like the agent-wise, yeah, they would be the ones who would be showing you homes, helping you. They'll be the more hands-on process.
That's right.
We'll be kind of the behind the scenes doing it, making it sure that the front end looks beautiful and pretty for you.
We'll be as involved as you allow us to be.
That's the best way to say it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And so, Dylan, let's talk a little bit more about the first year in real estate, right? Far as goals, right?
Mm-hmm. So my ultimate goal, I feel like I'm just copying you on everything you say, but genuinely was to learn as much as I can.
Yes.
My mentor, he told me, says, your first year in the industry, work to learn. Mm-hmm. Your second year, work to earn.
Okay.
I was like, that makes sense.
Yes.
You can't earn if you don't know.
That's right.
So getting the tools, the education, the resources, knowing all that kind of stuff, wrapping it into one, and kind of like what you're saying is your first year, get all that together, and so your second year, you're ready to rock and roll.
That's right. What I've done for my business, I have to prioritize how I'm going to just own the mornings.
Yes.
To win the day. And part of that is also reflecting back on myself and my core values. Mm-hmm. And so God, family, business that's it. That's the motto. Those are the values.
Yeah.
And so now that's how I'm organizing, time blocking my days. But also taking it to the next step is I took it back to elementary, yeah, when we learned the KWL charts. You know what that is, Dylan?
No clue.
I got a couple of years over Dylan. So KWL is what you know, what you want to know, and what you want to learn.
Interesting.
And so I kind of just took everything that I knew so far, that I've learned in the industry, made note of it. Made note of what I know, what I want to know, what I need to learn.
Right. And I think one thing I also want to emphasize is that in this industry, you're never going to know everything.
That's right.
It's forever learning based.
And so, even to bring more clarity to the KWL that I did, I just focused on specifically what my goals for year 2.
Oh, perfect then. That's smart.
Yeah.
You didn't. I like the fact you didn't just do it broad because you were gonna stress yourself out trying to do that.
It's focused on year 2.
Yeah.
Year 2's goals and expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about going into the future now. And you don't have to give me like a number or anything, but like kind of like what's like an overall goal you want to hit?
As far as the number, a lot.
Okay. Good answer.
But I don't want to get wrapped up in the number because I still want that number. I'll say I want to do at least 3 times the amount of my first year.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's, for you, you can achieve that.
I can achieve that.
Plus more.
I think there's just a rule in business is, 300% or 2, whatever. Well, it's 300%, but I'll roll with the 3 times. But I'm still not wrapped up in the numbers.
No, and I think that's one thing where I kind of differ from a lot of other agents is I'm on the same page with you.
Okay.
I don't like to look at numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I think... Okay. Well, let's be specific. Which numbers don't you like to look at?
I don't want to look at... I like to look at my sales volume. I like to look at my units. But I don't like to look at, transactions, if that makes sense. I don't want to say, I want to hit 20 transactions this year. To me, that's going to stress me out. I can't do that.
Yeah, I think that's also limiting because when we back to the words, have power, right? And so, the goal may be 20 transactions, but if that's all you set forth, then what if you meet, like a builder or someone and they have 20 buildings and that's just one transaction?
Right, then you're done.
And so my goal is just continuously build relationships, more and more relationships, improve the relationships that I do have. And so I'm really excited for year 2. And I just can't wait to have the same conversation next year.
I was just telling my uncle this, because when I first got into the industry, it was like a couple months after it was like my birthday, and he called me. He was like, how are things going? I'm like, super slow right now, but I feel like next year when you call me for my birthday, the conversation will be so different. And I know for sure the conversation will be very different. I mean, my business has picked up. It's definitely been more busy than I expected, which is fantastic. I love to be busy. I'm not one of those people, and you're the exact same way, I already know. You can't sit down and just do nothing.
Oh, no. I sit down and do nothing? How do you do that?
I don't know.
That would drive me nuts.
Oh, I bet.
In all honesty, that would drive to sit there down and do, unless I'm outside with my shoes off.
Yeah. Kicking back.
Yeah, feet in the dirt.
Yes.
Near water. That's the only time you'll get me to do nothing.
Okay.
And even then, I might be trying to
do something.
Yeah, the H2Os. Counting the hydrogen particles. Let's see, how many hydrogen particles there are.
Even sitting in traffic for me, I'm like, I feel like I could be this literally what running through my mind. I'm like, I could be doing something else right now. Like I don't want to be. I'm like, okay, I can't do anything about it. Like I'm stuck.
Well, we need those times though sometimes.
100%. I mean, for me, I know I set myself up to where once it hits 8 o'clock at night, my phone is off. I'm done working.
I just started that.
Did you?
I just started.
Wait, tell me.
And that's as recent as 2 days ago.
Okay.
I have to disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I have to disconnect because if I don't disconnect, then I'm all in.
And you're gonna burn yourself out.
Real quick. Yeah, quickly.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, your energy will be outdoors.
Indeed.
You won't be able to do the best for your clients.
That's right. But this word, time blocking, everywhere, every event that I've attended, every coaching, every class, it does not matter, whatever space I've been in, the word time blocking has been thrown out there, and that's what I need to focus on.
Yeah. I think he also, just to throw this out there, I think just like you mix life or your personal life with business. Yes. I feel like a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you just need to separate that.
Yeah.
And like that's why I'm happy when you said I'm now starting to shut off my phone at a certain time. Like, I mean that you needed that.
Absolutely.
Have you noticed a difference?
Yes. Even in a house, right? In the household, because my kids now get my undivided attention. Mm-hmm. I'm able to give more to them without me being attached to the phone, trying to check emails, have a quick conversation.
Right.
I felt like that wasn't fair to them, and I still want to give my clients their undivided attention as well. And so now everybody just has their time slot.
Right. And you know what I've also realized is, especially when you set those expectations with people and you tell them, like, hey, at 8 o'clock my phone shuts off because that's my family time. I think they grow a bigger respect for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I told one of my clients, I was like, after 8 o'clock I shut my phone off and that's like me time.
Yes.
He's like, oh, really? That's how late you shut your phone off? I was like, oh, I mean...
We need to shut off the phones early?
I mean, I was like, to be honest, I mean, some people don't turn off their phones. He's like, well, I don't want that kind of person because that means they don't care, they don't have values.
That's right.
Or, like, their values just aren't in line. And with his.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they don't have values, it's just...
They don't align with his, right? His values are... He works hard, but he also makes time for his family. Mm-hmm. He's like, I respect that in you because I see that.
Yep.
Because when you say you shut your phone off at 8 and if I don't respond later, I understand because that's with your family. And he's like, I would do the exact same thing.
That's right.
So it's just also setting that expectation with your clients is important so they understand. Because I mean, I've had some people upset that I don't answer their calls, and then I call them back the next day and they're like, "You didn't answer my call at 10 o'clock at night." I'm like, "Yeah, I did not answer your call."
Yeah.
What do you think I was going to do?
I've had individuals reach out to me, and I'm like, I did explain that, we have set hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. I mean, we're a business. We do have. We're not.
Yep.
Well, Walmart's not 24/7 anymore.
No, not anymore. Back when I used to work at Walmart, it was 24/7.
The good old days.
Just in case you guys didn't know, way back.
I didn't even know that.
What about it's been about 14 years.
Really?
Since I worked at Walmart.
Oh, which one did you work at?
The one on 14 and Van Dyke in Sterling Heights.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the
How long were you there?
Almost a year, or maybe a little bit over a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked in the meat department. I was a meat associate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yes.
You learn something new every day, guys. I promise you.
Worked at Walmart. Yeah.
Nice. So, I think we can kind of start wrapping up this episode.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
But I'm so glad we just had a conversation.
Yes.
We didn't want to plan anything for this episode just because we just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Just throw all of our ideas, mindset.
We are people too. We're people too, just like you. And so, want to be transparent as well as to what's going on in our business. And
I think that's something, sorry, not
to
bring it back in, but to bring it back in for a hot second. Sometimes I think as myself as like a business entity, and then I have to like take a step back. I'm like, well, I'm also a person too.
That's right.
I have a personality, I have feelings, I have emotions. I'm not just like
the entity.
Right. I'm not like Target, right? Where Target's like the entity, but like obviously Target has like its people behind it, has like its board of directors, CEO, all that stuff, right?
That's right.
At the end of the day, we're people for our business.
And we're a service-based.
Yes.
Business. And so with service-based businesses, that especially humanistic, because real estate is just very humanistic, right? Mm-hmm. You have to understand like what's behind the scenes.
Oh, for sure. I feel like people see the front, but like once you like kind of start peeling back the layers, you're like, okay, now things are starting to make more sense, right?
Yeah.
I get your personality, I get how you feel, how would you feel in this situation. There's just a lot tied up into it.
Indeed.
That like, I'll be honest, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, no, we're not perfect.
Like, I make mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do promise every client, I do my best.
That's right. And so before we, wrap things up.
Yeah.
What is one goal or one expectation for your business
Ooh, that's a great question.
Going forward?
Do you want to go first? I might have to think about that.
I can go first. I am working towards leveraging, automating my business just so that I can service more inquiries. But again, I'm working on the system for it to be genuine and authentic, and still make sure that my clients or consumers, customers, whomever,
right,
feel like that they just have an experience of their own that they could appreciate.
That's the thing. We want to give our clients the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think for me, the expectation or goal I want to hit on is being more community focused. So whether that's local or if that's through, for me, when I say community, I'm thinking more of my like religion. Yes. So like the Jewish community for me is huge.
I love that.
I just found out last week that I got on the board of a nonprofit Jewish organization, youth. So I really want to start building more connections in that industry, in that space.
Okay.
Not even just for business, but just to get my face out there, start having more conversations, start learning about the people who I potentially can service and what they're looking for.
I love that for you. That's big.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so proud of you, Dylan.
I'm proud of you, Shalonda.
I'm so proud of you.
I remember when we first walked in the doors, we were like, a dog with its tail in between. We're like, oh, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're like, oh God, we're here, but we don't know what to do. That's it. And look at us now.
That's it. Yes.
We've gotten really far in this industry so far.
Absolutely.
And this is kind of the business where it can only really go up unless you choose to let it go down.
That's right. And it feels good. It feels good. Yes.
It feels really good.
And much like you, and now I feel like I'm copying, and because the purpose of me automating the business is so that I can go do more of what I enjoy doing.
Yes.
Recently we had the Keller Williams Red Day.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that actually really fast?
We can talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I didn't. Some things in life I do feel should be kept sacred, and so I didn't post about the community service. But Keller Williams Advantage as a brokerage, we do take time out one day, dedicate a service day to the community, and that's something that I've always enjoyed doing. And this year we were able to go out into not a group home in a sense where special need adults live, and we were able to revitalize their living space.
Yeah, it looked great. I unfortunately was not there, but I saw all the social media stuff that other people were posting. It looked like, I was talking with Charles, who was the one who kind of facilitated everything.
Yes.
And he said the people were amazed with the work that got done. Everyone felt fantastic because you know what? It's not something you're doing for yourself. It's something you're doing for the community, and you're not asking for anything back.
That's right.
You're just doing it because you know it'll make a difference.
Indeed. And this year, my two sons joined me, and also my bonus son, who was my son's best friend, joined me.
I love that.
It felt good.
Oh, I bet you. But you know what? It probably made them feel really good, and I can guarantee you they probably went back to school and said, "Guess what I did this week?" Or what was that?
It was May. What day was it?
May 7th,
May
9th.
I don't even remember the day. It was on a Thursday, May 9th.
Yeah, I think it was May 9th.
Yeah, May 9th.
Yeah. So, but it's a great thing that Keller Williams is, and that's just not just for our office. It's all Keller Williams.
Okay.
Oh.
That you guys, okay. It's a great thing. It was a good feeling.
Yeah. So, but I just want to touch on that really fast.
Indeed.
But we'll wrap the episode up. But for referrals, how do you send them to, or how do you get them to Shalonda? Shalonda, how do they get it?
Yeah. So here's the thing. It all starts by having a conversation with a conversation. And so the best way to converse is by dialing 586-339-8321. That is my personal line. You can feel free to text as well. I will call you back. But if not, if you're more of a email type person or whatever the case may be, visit the website shalonda.kw.com, spelled SHALAUNDA. You'll find all my contact details. Dylan, how can we get you referrals?
Oh, so the best way, kind of like Shalonda, is to pick up the phone, or you can text too. You can text or call to 248-891-9860. Or if you want, you can check out my website too. It is dylanmostyn.com, spelled DYLANMOSTYN.com. Check it out. All my contact information's on there as well. But we will see you guys
next week.
Bye, guys.